Okie dokie, this third and final video in the Pride Plus set of review lessons. Wait, get this one explained and wait, move on to new material. Alright, we left off, we're gonna get to the sections. We got sections 1 through 3 and finish up all this, but first off, back to intro 4, where we did the triplets part. Working all the way up to that one with the C note in it. And then we stopped the triplets here. Those just 4 of them, regular notes. No longer on triplets. D, F sharp slide to G, D, D, F sharp slide to G, D, D, G sharp slide to A, E, D, G sharp slide to A, E, and then to the F sharp. Just don't hold the E note as long before going to the F sharp that last time whenever we go to the F sharp. And that'll take us back to either the triplet, the real triplets part, or the refrain part, which is that D, F hammer on F sharp A, F hammer on F sharp A. Do that 3 times. And part's just D, slide to F sharp, A, F, D. Alright, section 1, here we go. All that is D note, and well, we got a little chromatic hammer on from F to G, so F, F sharp, and G, and we just want to treat that like a moving key. We move from that D note, or that D fifth 2-note chord with the D and the A in it, to a G, just normal G chord. Really concentrating on the low strings. The low 3 or 4 strings is all we're trying to hit. So your chromatic's just going to be B flat, B, and C. Whenever we move to A, it'll be an A fifth chord with a chromatic of C, C sharp, and D. So that's all there is to this. And then, well, the final part, whenever we go back to D, so just the normal one. D, D, F to F sharp, hammer on A, D. And we just continue that chromatic out from F, F sharp to G to end it. Back to D. We got a nice little, well, we got solos today. I mean, I don't practice solos too much. One thing I got to say about recording is it's a lot like playing live. For the fact that it provides you a nice big old adrenaline rush, especially songs like Pride Plus, these longer ones to where you're like, oh man, I've been here for 10 minutes, I made it this far, and I don't want to do this again. I don't want to play the song for the 5th time in a row halfway through. So yeah, whenever you're playing live, you get the adrenaline rush thing, what they call stage fright, because you don't want to mess up in front of a whole big audience full of people. I don't mind mistakes in my video. In fact, one good mistake shows that I'm human is the way I look at it. One good mistake motivates you. I just want to get through the darn things without having to redo them. And that's enough to provide the same kind of an adrenaline rush. And trust me, like, whenever you nail something on the first take, which I believe Ode to the Trust Shop and Detective Movie theme songs were nailed on like the first or second take. Those were not difficult songs. Whenever it came to the red herring and its prize, though, I couldn't get it's the beginning chord part that got me. I couldn't get the timing on the chords and get my fingers to go from the chord part to the lead part on video for the life of me. We turn the video off, I do it the first time every time. Turn the video back on, I mess it up immediately. So it took me, and I think that's why that song is not supposed to be 11 minutes long. I've got it timed out for 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, something like that. So for it to be 11 minutes long, I stayed on that chord part for a little extra time just because it was working, and I wanted to show everything that could be done with just different versions of going into that little chord part with that little lead part. I wanted to show it alone, how it combines, how one guitarist could do it, how two guitars could do it. I think went a little off there too much. Might be a little long. But I was happy once I got the lead part because that came fairly quick. Pride Plus wasn't like that. I had to do, well, first off, the first time I did it was without the covers, and I decided that wasn't acceptable. We wanted that covers part in there. And that took a couple times to get, like a couple days to get. Usually if I don't get them on the first day, I get them on the next day. It just takes a day of practice sometimes is really what it is. And just the more you do something, the more you're bound to get right. But yeah, recording can be the same adrenaline rush that playing live can be, which if you get the adrenaline rush for recording, that can be good practice for playing live. But again, the reason I get that adrenaline rush from recording, I know, it's a matter of not wanting to do the same thing again and again. It's just saying, please get it right this time so I can move on. Alright, well, we go ahead and do the solo. We're gonna do the solo as we talk it through this time. So it's all gonna go with and you'll be able to hear the parts because it goes right along with it. But it starts out with the slide to 10th fret, first string, D, A, and slide to from basically your 5th fret C to your 7th fret D note on that 3rd string, 7th fret, 5th string to 5th fret to 7th fret. And then we line up on our 2nd string, 3rd fret on a D note, and on our C note, 5th fret, 3rd string, and we bend that 3rd string up to match that D note. Whoops. And just return into an A there. That's what we're going back to. Going lower to is an A note. And then 1st string, 3rd fret. That A note is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So still 3rd string, but we're going to work to the 1 string, 3rd fret, G, F sharp, F, D, C sharp, C with our little chromatic there, and moving to G. Let me get that better. So what that is I'm on an F note on the 2nd string, 6th fret, G note on the 1st string, 3rd fret, bending that F note, match that G note. So once we come out of the bend, we go to a D note. And our chromatic after that D note, so that's going to be a C, B, B flat, and a G, F sharp, and an F. Now we're going to move up to a higher C position. So our C note, well, higher D/C position. Our C note is going to be on the 2nd fret. That's going to be, or 2nd string, 13th fret. That's going to be the note we're going to bend. And our D note is going to be on our 10th fret of the 1st string. Bend that C to match that D. One more time for me. And again, we hit that A note, 10th fret, 2nd string, and to the 15th through 13th fret, 1st string 1st, 2nd string 2nd, G, F sharp, F, D, C sharp, C. That little chromatic, so. Alright, and so the A1, A, and that's going to be the 2nd string, 10th fret, A, 10, 9, 8 on the 1st string, and that's going to be a D, C sharp, and a C. Now we slide to G. And we pick up on that C, B, and our B flat note. So C, B, B flat, and well, actually, we wait half a beat. Wait half a beat, and boom. So instead of doing the on the 1, we wait for the boom. Don't pause in between, but alright, and that's just going to be off the C. We've shown you that. You just waiting and not doing as many of them at the beginning there. And we just return to the like I'm saying, this is a rather rudimentary solo. A lead guitarist could buff this up quite a bit, and if things are changing, well, remember, rhythm might have to change to go along with the advancements of the song. Songs advance a lot. Like, I noticed that my songs, like what they were like 10 years ago, are nothing like some of what they are today. Like, a lot of things get changed because you build on them over the years. So it's a good thing. If you can advance a song, advance it. Don't hesitate. It's always good to advance things. That's you know, that's how building works. Yeah, creativity, taking things to that next level. Alright, but that's it for this first part, this first section, this first solo. We've touched upon the adrenaline rush that you can get with recording your own songs, and except it's a different kind of adrenaline rush than, like I'm saying, something like stage fright, to where you're like, oh no, lots of people. No, it's just you in a room with camera and nothing to be afraid of. You just want to get it done. You don't want to have to do it over again. And that's why the adrenaline rush is there. But it's still an adrenaline rush, so it can be used to simulate stage fright, so it can be used to prepare you and get you used to playing in that rush state, because, well, you got to deal with that if you're going out on stage. You might as well find a way to practice with dealing with it. So, I found that to be helpful in that aspect. It's just different. It's different, but it reproduces an effect, so it can be utilized. Not very enjoyable. I am not an adrenaline junkie. I'd rather not, but I like the idea of getting my songs, getting the lessons out there, having it out there. Nice to get this stuff done before I die. Even though I plan on going away nowhere soon, but still, as you get older, you start desiring things like this. Little contribution. This is my little contribution. Alright, section 2 is just a low-end arpeggio using our intended 7-note key. In other words, we toss out the E note on this one. If you noticed, well, our intention versus what we did. Our intention was that D, F, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, or C. I don't care which, whether it be through the key of C or the key of D. I just wanted to leave that E note out and get to that F to F sharp combination. But the E note usually found its way in there. It's what came. A lot of it came with the E note, and it was like, oh, I'm keeping that. Oh, but the E note's in there. Nothing without the E note's good enough to keep. This is good enough to keep. We're keeping that. And so, it's just choices. But the intention was to leave the E note out. It's just not the way things worked, both with the intros and the sections. The only thing that stayed true were this section number 2. Section number 3 kind of has the skip the E note thing going, but it's in there also. It just depends on, I mean, we got that. There's no E note in that, but it slips its way in there every once in a while whenever we're going between other things that we're doing with all that. So section 2, or section 3 is not true to theory. Section 2 is true, just as true to theory as that refrain part. It never touches the E note. It was built for this purpose. We just happened to find a nice little, well, we found a bluesy little feeling low-end arpeggio, and we found a positioning to make something ugly out of it, something that we don't hear every day, that doesn't sound as intense. You know, that's, well, it was exactly what we were going for this part. But we start with the blues end, and well, it's all 4/4, it's all 8th note walk deal, but we're going to be branching together. Let's just put it this way. Every one of these is 1 bar. And well, everything's going to be on these 4-bar patterns that repeat twice, except for whenever we go into the, there's 3 parts of this. So the first part's going to be on a 4-bar pattern that repeats twice, making for 8 bars. But the second part's going to be on an 8-bar pattern that makes for a total of 16 bars. It's got an A pattern that's either entering on the 4th time with the first one or the 3rd time with the second one. Then it goes back to a 4-bar, but we're going to do it twice. So 8 bars total. And it's gonna be continuing to work this, but with the D note starting it off rather than the F note starting it off. But that's gonna be the 3rd part of this, and that's going to last for 8 bars. And then we repeat the whole thing again, or we go to a finale, which really is only 4 bars. It's the part that goes. So it's just like the first part, but we extend it. We don't go to that higher part. We just stay on that. We extend it for 1 more time and then end it with its own little thing. Alright, but to get to the beginning of it all, we start with, that's it for it. So remember, 8 bars, 16 bars, 8 bars. Do the whole thing over. Once we reach the ending again, it goes to the 4-bar one, what I just showed you right there. But to start it all off, we're going to be going D, F, F sharp, A, B, C, B, A. Do it twice. D, F, F sharp, A, B, D, B, A. Do it twice. And we're going to do that whole thing twice, so. Now we're going to go to the, that's going to be, we just did it once, but now we're going to do it the second time, which is F, F sharp. So we started on that F note. F, F sharp, B, C sharp, F, C sharp, B, F sharp. Now, next little progression here is going to be the F, F sharp, A, B, D, B, A, F sharp. Do it twice. Now we're going to go back to that first one. F, F sharp, B, C sharp, F, C sharp, B, F sharp. Now for our fourth one, we're going to an A. A, B, F, F sharp, A, F sharp, F, D, A, B, F, F sharp, A, F sharp, F, D. And now we're going to start our pattern again, but next time it's going to show, that A thing is going to show up on the third pattern, and we're going to go to the fourth pattern as a low pattern, but we're coming off on a 4, going to a 1, we're on our high pattern. F, F sharp, B, C sharp, F, C sharp, B, F sharp. Do it twice. F, F sharp, A, B, D, B, A, F sharp. Do it twice. Go to the A one. We're on the third pattern. Go to the A one. We're on the second time through on the third pattern. The first time through it was the fourth pattern that got it, but nope, second time through the A pattern shows up the third time. So A, B, F, F sharp, A, F sharp, F, D. Do it twice. F, F sharp, A, B, D, B, A, F sharp. And we're on that, do it twice, but we're on that lower pattern because it's the fourth one. It's where it belongs. It's our A that's replacing things. The other ones go where they belong. Alright, now we hit that F sharp again and we go to a D. So that's the first time, but it's going to be D, F, F sharp, B, C sharp, F, C sharp, B, and the one that you know, the D, F, F sharp, A, B, D, B, A. Alright, do all of that again. So the next one's going to be that highest of patterns going off of that D note. So now we're back to the start of it all. So but instead of going back around and doing all of that again, how about we just go to the ending, which would be D, F, F sharp, A, B, C, B, A. Do it one more time and then one more time after that before we do that slide to F sharp, F, D to end it. So I'm just going to play it all 3 times. We're going to start all over and we're just going to play it 3 times together. So here we go off the D. That's it. After that, we go to our refrain part. Okay, but we also have a nice little lead to go along with this part. This is a very simple lead though. For the, we have and that to the D note, that would be the, we're just letting the D note override the high end. It just holds itself and complements the complements it. Once we get to the, that's gonna be, we start out, okay, what that last part was D, F to F sharp, A, D, D, F, hammer on to F sharp, A, C, B, A, D, F, hammer on to F sharp, D, but the high D off the 10th fret, or first string 10th fret, there we go. And again, whoops, that was an E note, I want my F note. Just holding it on top of everything while the low end does its thing. We're the complementary. That's the control, and the low end the rhythm will become the control at this point, which is kind of common. Leads usually, but yeah, it's just complementing everything. All right, the next part, like I was about to go into, whenever we're on the, starting off that F note there, we're just going to go from that That's just F slide into F sharp, B, C sharp. Do that twice. F sliding to F sharp, A to B. And that's that A to B one's for the whenever we get to the A part. Okay, we're not starting with the F to F sharp. When we get to the A part, we go to the 4th string, and we use the 7th and 9th fret to get A, B. So just A, B, F slide to F sharp, A, B, F slide to F sharp. And then, well, if you're on the 4th one, go back to the, but if you're on the 3rd one and the next thing you need to move to is that lower one, then you slide that F sharp note and get that A and that B working in there. So just the first time, you go into that F to F sharp, B, C sharp, but once it's coming off the 3rd time and you're moving to the lower one, you're going to want to slide F to F sharp, A, B. Once we move back again, well, we've got so we're starting off the D again, but we still have that B, C sharp, F, C sharp, B thing going on. So we have to alter that part again. So we can't go to A here. We have to go to that's what I do for it, at least. So it's going to be a D, F slide to F sharp, C sharp, do that twice, and then the D, F slide to F sharp, D1, that high D on the 10th fret. C sharp's coming off the 9th fret, first string. D note's coming off the 10th fret, first string. And, well, the final part would just be, because we just repeat everything, we're right back to the beginning parts again. So, I need to show you the outro with the lead, and that's going to be the D, F to F sharp A, D, F to F sharp A, C, B, A, D, F to F sharp A, C, B, A, and then F sharp, pull off to the F, and D. And it's going to sound just the same as, it just double complements that. Or if you're feeling brave and you want to go low end, go to your fourth string and add your complement that way, doing that F sharp to F, D, 1 octave lower. Either way, it's going to sound good. Do you prefer to do it off the high end or the low end? It'd probably sound better off the low end, actually. You change it up a little bit for the end there. So, good suggestion, most definitely. Third section. Alright, third section is going to be the inverted version of Pride and Joy. It's just too close to Pride and Joy not to acknowledge Pride and Joy. And we do a little bit of, we've got an extra chord part at the end because we're not doing all that lead. It's not based off lead. I don't even have a lead part to the third section. I've got the Pride and Joy part and then a chord part following that. And, yeah, I probably realized, I probably had it written first before I realized that it was Pride and Joy. But once we did realize it was Pride and Joy, we realized it was Pride and Joy before we did the first section. We reprised that because that's how this starts. We're eventually going to go to the F to F sharp thing, but we start out just doing the same thing as the first section, except our chromatic becomes an E through an F sharp instead of an F through a G. So D, 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 E, hammer on to the F to the F sharp. Not so boom, ba-da-da. There we go. So ba-bump, D, 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 F to F sharp. We just think do that a few times. Eventually we're going to go to D, D, F to F sharp, D, 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 F to F sharp, D, A, D, F to F sharp, D, D. Do it twice. The next one's going to be, one more time. D, D, F to F sharp, D, A, D, F to F sharp, A. Do that twice. Next is going to be do the first one once. So, and do the second one twice. So, that's going to be D, D, E, D, F sharp, and G, G, B, G, D, G, E, G, 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 E, G, D, G, B. The first time it's gonna be with the lower end. You're not gonna go let's just go from the just one time. That's what it is. That D part just one time. And slide A, G. That's gonna be A, G, A, G, E, D. Next one's a little different. G, F, G, F, G, D, B. Don't go to the C note, go to the B. I know it's one more half step difference, but go to the B. We leave this is like one of the Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan leave notes out in order to increase solo ability. We just didn't write a solo for it. But yeah, we leave the C note out of this part. It's just like Pride and Joy. It opens up possibilities for the C and the C sharp note in Stevie Ray Vaughan's solo. That's and the song kind of wants to be that way too, so it just works out. But yeah, and way up there's gonna be two of these end parts, and this one's gonna be the D, F to F sharp, D, A, D, F to F sharp, D, 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 F to F sharp, D, A, D, F to F sharp, D, 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 A, I'm sorry, G, G sharp, A. The next one's gonna be which is gonna be D, D, F to F sharp, D, A, I'm sorry, D, D, F to D, D, F to F sharp, D, G, D, G sharp, D, A, G, G sharp, A. So, alright, then that's all of it. You can figure out the rest of it from there. That's pretty much everything. And then after that, we do all of them twice. So, I mean, one of them's gonna be with the other one's gonna be with the full thing. It's just applying it where it belongs. But once we get to that chord part, it's just anyway, I sound out of tune. I'm gonna have to fix this. But D, D seventh, G seventh, that one's a D, D seventh, A seventh, D, D seventh, G seventh, D, G, D, A seventh, but don't tack on the high seven, just the mid one. Start with that. Yeah, that's not bad actually. It was that. Alright, but Yeah, still out of tune as all heck. But alright, we've been going for a while at this, so it's bound to be. Alright. There's another one that goes to the G7th, D7th, to the A7, and D, C, B, B flat, A. Alright, those are all fifth chords though. D fifth, C fifth, B fifth, and B flat fifth, but a full A chord, A seventh, G5, G sharp 5, and A5, and then right back into the once it repeats, well, the main one twice, then the off one with the B flat and the everything thrown into it, then back to the main one twice, and then we get to a D chord end. And what this is kind of combining, because we're in overall the key of D, really. Really key of G almost with this part, but we kind of got, I don't call it key of D, we just got a lot of different notes showing up in our high end also. Like whenever we go to the A, we get the C sharp note showing up, but whenever we go to the D7th, we get a C sharp note going on. We kind of got a key integration already going on here, even though overall key of D. But whenever we're going to this part right here, we're integrating as far as a B flat chord with a B flat note picking up our root note. So we're alting as far as almost the F key. We're just building it all off of, again, a pretty much D key and working our way back. It's almost like the, in this one little part, the red herring lesson shows up, and it shows how that D key is integrated with the F key, how the 3 up works with the 3 back with, well, a lot of those off notes that you can go into working off the high end and even showing up in the low end to truly, well, make more of an impressive integration. But okay, that's why this one's a fun one. But we end on that D chord right there, and well, that's going to be D, C, B, B flat, A, B, C sharp, D. And again, another example of how we're integrating into the F key, sort of, with the chords that are showing up. But we're ultimately pulling back into the key of D with that A, B, C sharp, and D note at the end there. Just going right back into our major, our main key. And well, after that we go from an A fifth, A flat fifth to A fifth, well, A flat, A sharp, or B flat, A flat, A flat, A, B flat, A, C sharp, D, but all fifth chords. We'll just give you the notes this time. And many more. A, B, and C. Just do a trill. Keep tapping it for a while. And what I move off to kind of mixes it's coming from a G key, but it's just a weird mix. It's so from that B note, A, G sharp, A, yeah, A, G sharp, A, G sharp, A, B, A, A, G sharp, A, B, A, and then a G drop to, just pull off to F sharp, C hammer on to D, and hit the low D note to end, and then we go right back into our intro 3, but it's going to be elongated in order to produce, well, no return notes, but we're producing that. You're just going to be adding notes. So the second time it's going to be from that. The first time, the first one's going to be B, A, F sharp. The second time it's going to be B, A, F sharp, A. And the last time it's going to be B, A, F sharp, A, F sharp. So it ends on the lower one. Same with the G one. G, B, D, G, F sharp, E the first time. The second time it's going to be G, F sharp, E, F sharp. Last time it's going to be G, F sharp, E, F sharp, E. So, and then the outro number 4, or intro number 4's outro. You just got a quicker walk. Just end on that C, don't go back to it. All triplets. Well, I guess really that end key that we've got there, it's really working from, like I'm saying, it's integrating quite a lot of different things going on with it. But overall, it's the key of D, and whenever it gets to the outro, it flips back and forth between the key of D, the key of G, back to the key of D, before going into, well, the intro number 3 and intro number 4 outro part. And we know intro number 3, that's the key of D. No return notes this time, just straight shooting the key of D. And we know intro number 4 is the key of G, but we got that A through C chromatic. So, I mean, what it's doing, again, is just taking our original theory with the D, F, F sharp, and G, moving it on to the G. So in this case it's that G, B flat, B, and C. So we just got the opportunity with intro number 2 and intro number 4 to do that same type of theory, but move it back 1 key. Instead of being off the D, it's off the G. Move it flat a key. But it's that same application, it really is. Anyway, that's everything to Pride Plus. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking about this one from now. For now, we've touched upon everything we need to touch upon. The adrenaline rush that can come with the recording. We mentioned the Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan thing again. We were supposed to save that one for this lesson, but I jumped the gun on that one. But that's the part that Pride and Joy. I mean, it's just like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix whenever they're, well, that one's the Stevie Ray Vaughan one. They both do versions of Little Wing. Actually, Stevie Ray Vaughan's version of Little Wing's my favorite, even though Jimi Hendrix is the one who wrote the song. I just think the version that he does of Little Wing, it grabs me the best. It's the one that grabs me the best. It's the one that I went, ooh, I gotta learn that one. And then same with Jimi Hendrix with Voodoo Child. I mean, they use less notes to create the rhythms for these songs in order to provide a wider array of alternates that they can go to whenever it comes to their lead end. It's just the genius of those two. I mean, they really were in a league of their own. Given Stevie Ray Vaughan came later, so he had to play catch up, and he knew that was the person to play catch up with, just like, you know, Steve Vai working with Joe Satriani. It's a given. That's competition. You guys might as well. You guys are both in the same league. You might as well work together. That G3 is impressive. Alright, but that's everything for now. I can't think of anything else to touch upon on these songs, but I know we've covered a lot of things like these two songs now. So this is like an advanced lesson for a lot of things that we've been over already, or for certain lessons that we've been over already. Just like the red herring and his prize is an advanced lesson for lessons like Stray and a few things like that we've been over already. And I do believe we finally got through a song without changing our time, and even once. I mean, that long of a song, and we never went to 3 songs in a row. We never went to 3, 4 once. I mean, it's got to be a record. Aha.